Hi guys, C-Mag here, back again for another episode of My Summer Car Hardcore Playthrough. This is episode 27, Special Rally Edition. Picking right back up where we left off in the last episode. We had just finished some night ops, came home, slept all day, collected a crap ton of money, and now we're here on Rally's Eve at, wow, it's midnight already. So now we're gonna sleep and get ready for the rally tomorrow. But not screwing around. Let's do this. But I hope we don't oversleep. Well, not bad. 6 a.m. That's plenty of time. Gotta take care of these bars right quick. And then we gotta get into town. Hopefully we can get our new parts we have on order from Timo. And then throw those on the car and get ready for the rally. I can't believe it's rally day once again. This will be our 3rd event. And our final event in the Junior League before we move up to the Amateur League. Which, from what I'm told, is going to be a huge jump in skill. And we're going to struggle, especially if we don't upgrade the car. I mean, considering we have mostly stock parts, we're doing pretty well right now, but that's definitely going to disappear as soon as we bump up into the next league. When we face actually skilled opponents with high-end components. Luckily for us, though, our money is up, and we can actually afford to upgrade the car. Maybe. I mean, we still have to go and see just how much money we're going to owe Timo for breaking his window. Stupid pushing arms. I still can't believe that happened. So frustrating. Dark skies. We may have a bit of a difficult rally if it starts to rain today. Alright, if I remember correctly in the last episode, we've already topped up everything on the car and she's in tip-top condition and ready for racing. So I think we're good to head straight into town. It's a big day. But I find that with every passing rally, I become less and less nervous before the race, which is a good thing. Finally getting my rhythm down, getting my skills back up to where they used to be. Back in the day when I was winning the Amateur League rallies fairly consistently with a fully upgraded Satsuma. But we'll see. We'll see how old C-Mag does today. I'm going to be really disappointed if we end up not winning our final event in the Amateur League. Or, excuse me, the Junior League. But you never know. Don't want to get overconfident now. One false move is all it takes to end the playthrough. Oh, you know what? I just remembered something. So, in the last episode, when I watched back as I was editing the video, I realized that there was an awful lot of white smoke coming out of the exhaust as we were driving around, which leads me to believe that when we replace the head, I think the head we got isn't tuned, so we're going to go ahead and tune that really quickly. And I bet you dollars to donuts that's the correct assumption, and it's not tuned up where it should be. So we actually are not running it the full power we could potentially be running it. I always forget, is this one it's a smaller one I want to say for the head cover. Okay. Get our screwdriver out and go to work. Scrolling down, of course, to loosen the valves as much as possible. You want them as loose as they can possibly be without going ting-a-ting-ting-ting-ting-a-ding-ding-ding. Yeah, wow, that was way out of spec. So it does come untuned. That means we could actually potentially be making even more power from when the rebuild happened. So she wasn't even running it full power, and she was pulling a lot harder than before the rebuild. This is good news. This will make the rally even easier. Possibly. I'm being overly optimistic. It's kind of freaking me out a little bit. There we go. Got her all tuned up and ready to go. Oh yeah. Oops. Come on. Come on, cover. Got a race to get to. That does it. Get to this. Get to this rally race. No pressure. Yep, we have unlocked a little bit more power. Not gonna do a dreaded build check. I'm not gonna do it. I'll do it when we get home. I need good vibes for this race today. Oh, good. We're getting into town just as the same time as the bastard bus. Fantabulous. Oh, hey, look. Timo. Oh, I thought for a second he was going to run into Tweedledum over there. He wasn't going to open the store today. That was close. Good. I'm gonna have to wait for the car to cool down so we can throw our new radiator on. So we're about, I want to say, an hour early. Yeah. Oh wait, where's Johnny? Where's Petri? He's not into, oh, yep. Look what we have done. Fruits of our misdeeds. Uncle is still in there. Oh my god. Uncle, get up. Okay, he lives in the pub now. I guess that explains why he wasn't at home when we knocked on the door yesterday. Ooh, window guy is still there too. What a creeper. Watch this. We'll go to confront him. Watch what happens. I see you, buddy. I see you over there, you jerk. Yeah, that's right. What he said. I won't repeat it because I am still trying to make this a family-friendly channel. I know old C-Mag may slip a bad word here or there, but he means no harm. Except when I'm talking to Johnny. Get out of here! Get out of here, Johnny. Take a hike, pal. Man, that was like 5 minutes. Great. Well, it's that time of day again. Fast forward time. And just like magic, he's open.
No morjesta tiski ja tiskit koneeseen.
Oh, apparently we owe him 2,760 marks for the window. Listen, it was an accident. The pushing arms came out and the window broke. I was nowhere near it. Technically, it wasn't my fault. But I understand your frustrations. And I will pay you. But not today. Actually, what on earth are you talking about, Timo? What are you talking about? Is it just me, or does it seem like this poor guy has no friends? Cool story, bro, but gotta rally to win. I'll be back with my winnings, and you'll probably get all my winnings money, but it's fine. It's fine. This is fine.
This is fine.
Everything's fine. Goodbye.
Kiitos ja hyvää päivän jatkoa.
Okay, we got our stuff. What did we get in here? This is probably the ratchet set. Yes, it is. Ooh. Ah. Look at this. Look at this. Would you look at this? Would you just look at this? This is going to make life so much easier. Of course, we have our brand new shiny racing radiator. Oh god, I have to stop before we end up doing Where's the Diesel Can all over again. If there really was a Where's the Diesel Can game show, I'm sure this would be one of the prizes. But anyway, what else did we buy? I can't even remember. Oh yeah, that's right, twin carburetors. This is part of the GT build. Should honestly have probably splurged and went straight for the racing radiators, but we gotta get this GT build built. So I just realized that means we're gonna have to carb tune, and we don't have. Excuse me. Still recovering from that cold, as you can tell. We still don't have the AFR gauge, so we're gonna have to do it by eye. This could complicate things for our tune for the rally, but rally's already starting, so we gotta get crack-a-lack in here. Gotta get these parts put in. Size small. Go with the 7. Love it when I'm right. How fast this is now. We're living in the lap of luxury now, boys. We're out here all highfalutin with our ratchet set. Gotta remove the hose. Is it safe to do if the car's still warm? And is the car still warm? No, we're good to work on it now. I guess standing around for an hour gave it plenty of time to cool down. Get these hoses off of here real quick. I don't know why, but in real life, oftentimes getting radiator hoses off is like unnecessarily difficult. I don't know why. Wait, why is this not coming off? It's just the four, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the hoses. Don't tell me I have to unhook the electrical. I don't want to do that. We didn't bring the wiring mess with us. Maybe I have to take the hoses all the way off. That could be the case. Probably both of them. Yep, that was it. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, no. I'm not trying to tow anything. What is happening? Oh, radiator. You served me well. Now we must part ways. Thank you for your service. This little honey. Look at this thing. So shiny. So new. I like it. I like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
Twin fans too for maximum cooling. Concerning is the fact that the actual slit, the cutout in the grill, is not really big enough to get maximum airflow, so I'm not really sure how that's supposed to work. It's too bad we can't, like, you know, cut this out. Sorry, I'm being a bit autistic about this. I know it's not simulated, I shouldn't worry about it. It'll work just fine the way it is. We mustn't get lost in the minutia of simple things. And of course, not forgetting to actually attach the radiator itself. I have, unfortunately made that mistake before, and it was catastrophic. It's the type of mistake you only make once. Boom. Get our big old coolant jug out. Fill this puppy up. Oh yeah, I can already hear our competition out there. Also, what the heck is Johnny doing? Just sitting there. That's weird. I wonder if he got clobbered by the bus. We'll have to go check after this. He probably did, the dummy. Absolute nincompoop. Cool beans. We even have a little extra left over for later. Although, I kind of doubt we're going to need it. This is a really good radiator. Unless we're doing something absolutely silly, it shouldn't at all overheat. Now we gotta pull the old carburetor off. No, it's definitely an 8. This ratchet set is so quick, I almost don't even need to speed this up. Ooh, so... I'm like a frickin' seagull, I know. Or a crow. Crows love shiny stuff. And now for the absolutely dreadful task of trying to carb tune this thing without AFR gauges. Satana.
Ei saatana.
Also, I'm kind of starting to wonder if this is even going to get us any more power with the restricted log type exhaust headers. Not really even headers, it's more of a manifold than the stock exhaust. I wonder if we would be better served pulling the muffler off. Look at that dinky little tailpipe. That's got to be like a 3/4 inch, right? Maybe even 1/2 inch. That is... We're talking like Honda Civic, 1990s Honda Civic small diameter exhaust. Anyway, I need to stop stalling and get working. So here goes. Start, please start. Okay. Now we're just gonna let her warm up a little bit. Select up the ratchet set so I don't forget it, like I am wont to do. Sit here and stare and be sad at the state of our bodywork. Heartbreaking. I was looking online. Somebody said if I take the fender off and lay it on the ground and hit it from the inside with the sledgehammer, there's a chance to fix it. I don't know how true that is. Maybe we test that later if there's time at the end of the episode. I just can't stand to see her in this state. It's just a crime. Even back here, like, holy cow. We're gonna have to do the whole body, and it's gonna cost a fortune. Or, and stick with me here, don't judge. I could be a little cheatly-deetus, go into my game files and accidentally misplace the mesh save. Huh? What do you guys think? Should I actually have to pay for it, or should I be a little cheater? Let me know what you think down in the comments. I'm not saying I'm gonna do it. I'm just floating the idea. Would that be totally against the spirit of a hardcore playthrough? Would you judge me harshly, unsubscribe, and never talk to me again? Because I'm kind of in that camp. I don't know if I would be able to live with the shame of being a filthy cheater. I've been pretty good so far. I only looked at MC Edit once, and that was because we had to do a full motor rebuild anyway. Let's see. Not quite warmed up enough yet. I think we can get away with pushing the choke in. Don't hear any pops or bangs. Oh, ooh, that throttle response. Wow. I mean, not so much in the low range. Like, that's about what we were getting with the stock carb. Once you hit 4K, watch this. She just goes. Oh my god, no, that's too much. Don't do that. You don't want to ruin our engine rebuild. Alright, I think we're up to temp. And honestly, it looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It is fluctuating though. See, the problem with the twin carb is there's two separate carburetors you gotta... Or is there? No? It's just the one screw on this one, I guess. I'm thinking of the race radiator. Radiator? Carburetor. A raider. It's a raider of some kind. I don't know if I want to mess with this. Yeah, we're not going to do it. We're not going to leave well enough alone, and we're going to mess with it. Because we can. So, looks pretty good. A little bit on the lean side, so I'm thinking we just go down a couple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is this even moving? Oh, no. Now we're going black. Black and white. Okay. Do we go up too? Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. Aim already tuned. What are the odds of that? How far behind are we? Far behind. It's already 1 o'clock. I'm gonna pull the exhaust off. Not the full exhaust, just the muffler. I just feel like it's restricting our flow, our exhaust flow. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do it. See how the throttle response feels. Makes any sort of difference at all. If I can find the dang hanger bolt. So loud. But in a good way. Alright. Enough screwing around. Got a rally to get to. Was doing well up to this point, but now the nerves are starting. We gotta make this special, since this is our last race in the Junior League. I think we've gained a good 15 horsepower. Alright, now we get to check what's up with Johnny. He's dead. And his windshield's gone. I guess the bus got him. Ha ha! Serves you right, sucker. I've made a terrible mistake. I forgot to bring Jonaz with so we can get around after the rally. Now we're trapped here for the night. Well, that kind of sucks. That's okay, there's nothing really going on at the pavilion anyway. Best case scenario, we get to buy some cheap booze from Petri. Worst case scenario, the drunk guy comes at us and wants his watch back. Waste of time. Plus Timo's pub is here. I wonder if he'll serve us if we don't come and pay the bills. We better get this rally done then before he closes up. I don't want to come here looking for dinner and him refusing us service because we owe him an outstanding balance for the broken window. That would be quite unfortunate. Throwing this stuff out here all haphazard. We don't got time to be organized. Want her as light as possible. Gotta get all this stuff out. That's it. We're ready to rock and roll. Okay. Let's make this a good one. I know I say it every time, but rally racing is a dangerous game, and this could very well be our last. So, if we don't make it out the other side, it's been real, and I love you guys. Well, our hunger and thirst have gone off the charts. I wonder if we can go get some emergency beers really quick. Oh my god. I wasn't paying attention at all. I hope we don't get disqualified. This is a bad idea. Oh, this is a bad idea. Oh, Lord. Lord help me. The hunger can stay red. Our young Finnish man is on a diet. Live, boys. Wish me good luck and Godspeed as well. survived. We survived another one, boys. Whew, that felt pretty good. But we didn't get away without mishap. That probably cost us a good 4 or 5 seconds, to be honest. Not as bad as the spin out in that one last stage one we did. Still, I can do better than that. I can definitely do better than that. Car feels a little loose. I feel like the rear end wants to swap. I was having to lift over some of the bumps. Might have to take a look at the suspension later, see what we can do to straighten it out. I think definitely it's that bad front suspension geometry playing up. It's like I hit a bump and it wants to tend to twist. It like wiggles and twists, and it's really hard to keep it straight. So it forces me to lift over some of the rougher sections, which again is just lost time. But I feel pretty good about that stage overall. I think we've definitely placed. Definitely got more power with twin carburetors on here. I was actually a little scared to hold her close to the red line because I didn't want the radiator to be overwhelmed. I was watching the needle creep up a little tiny bit. It's making me nervous. Probably something to do with the fact that we've got the stock exhaust on here, which is more or less just a manifold. It doesn't really flow. We definitely need to get those steel headers in soon, where all of our power is just being choked off of the exhaust. I do think taking the muffler off helped a little tiny bit, but not that much, honestly. Overall, not too bad. Not too bad at all. I'm just glad we didn't die. I thought we were going off the road in a more devastating manner when we did. I'm glad I was able to catch it before it turned into something worse. Whew, every time. And the worst thing about nearly crashing is then I get in my own head and I'm like thinking about it the whole rest of the rally. Oh man. Alright. No need for nerves now. The hard part's over. Now all that's left is for us to check our time, see how we did. Fingers crossed. Man, she's loud without that muffler on. Hardly hear myself think. Whew. That's the results. Yeah, hell yeah. By a lot, too. Like over 20 seconds. A little under 20 seconds. Hey, not too bad. I can't complain. So far, so good. We're having a really, really good final rally in the Junior Cup. Oh, I was wrong, I guess. I thought we had 2 more class points to advance to the next league, but it's 3. Either way, we're definitely going to hit it. Even if we lose, we'd have to lose spectacularly not to get the class points needed to advance. So, I think that's deserving of some victory beers. Definitely. Hard-earned. Can we have 3? Should we have 3? We probably shouldn't. Our young Finnish man is on a diet after all, but we can do 3 victory beers. Ain't nobody gonna stop us. That leaves 3 for tomorrow. So now the question is, what do we do with the rest of our day? It's 3 p.m. and we forgot the Jonas. Timo doesn't open for a while, so we're not going to be able to go to the pub and eat some food to sustain ourselves. Actually, I think his store's still open. Yeah. So I'm thinking maybe what we do is, since we left the boat here in like 2 or 3 episodes ago, maybe we buy a little 2-stroke fuel and take the boat home. And then in the morning we either take the boat back with the Jonas, or yeah, we'll have to bring the boat back, obviously. Well, no, maybe not. Because what we could do is take the Jonas and ride back in the morning, but that's, you know, that's risky business on the highway. I don't know. We'll figure it out tomorrow. I'm happy that we did well today. I was so scared that this was going to be a really crappy end to the Junior League for us. I suppose we should pay old Timo. We're going to have to if we're going to get two-stroke fuel anyway.
No päivä, mikä
All right.
kirkonkylälle lennät?
You win. I will pay for the window. Curse my pushing arms. Now we're rapidly running out of funds once again. At least two-stroke feels nice and cheap.
On tää kyllä ollut merkillinen kesä. Välillä se paistaa aurinko, sitten välillä suottaa vettä sattuu. Niin ja sitten
Thanks,
sen
Timo.
jälkeen tuolta paistaa aurinko.
Have a good one.
Ja yölläkin
Do anything I wouldn't.
pimmeni silti. Joo, nähellään tuosta. Morjes.
All right. Back to sea again. Well, to lake. We still had a decent amount of fuel. I'm always very paranoid about running out of fuel in the middle of the lake. It's a good way to drown in this game. I think they changed it to where you can only swim for about a minute before your young Finnish man gets tired and, well, that's all she wrote. Down below the waves you go. Down to Davy Jones Locker. Or whatever the lake equivalent is. Down to the Loch Ness Monsters cave? I don't know. I'm gonna stop trying to make stuff up. But, yeah. Boating can be dangerous. Always carry extra fuel. I once again invite you all to join me on a fanciful aquatic voyage. Maybe. Oh boy. Oh, we are on a sandbar. Hold on. Stand by. Right. Now, take two. I once again invite you all to join me on an a fanciful aquatic voyage. Voyage successfully complete. Oh, guess we already had some two-stroke fuel. No, we didn't. We have two empty two-stroke fuels. Darn it, how am I going to get these both to the house? Well, I can take one now and I'll come back for the other later. That's a shame. Let's see, what time is it? Only going on just past 5. Question now is, what do we do with the rest of our day? That is a good question. Gomez. You know what? You can behave yourself. I will give you another chance. You've been in the doghouse the past several episodes, so I think you've learned your lesson. At least I hope you have. Good to be home again. Wait. You hear that? You don't. That's right. Our Kill You is ready. Fortunately, I think all of our Kill You bottles are at the junkyard. Landfill. So, yeah, we're gonna have to sell those soon. Pizza? Macaroni. Pizza? Macaroni. Pizza? Macaroni. Pizza. That might not have been the right choice. We're still fairly hungry. Actually, it's probably a good thing. We do need to lose a bunch of weight. Well, it's not quite that late, and our fatigue isn't even that high. Let's check our weight really quick. Yeah, it's still bad. Should probably leave our young Finnish man hungry for a little bit. So we've come to that critical juncture in the episode where we have to try to figure out what to do. We could extend it out a little bit, find some work to do, or we could call it a day. I know a lot of these episodes have run on an hour plus in the past, and I have been trying to keep the episodes to about 45 minutes, but I'm afraid this one hasn't quite hit that threshold yet. And I'm not sure how you guys would feel about a 30-minute episode. So, I don't know, maybe we try it this time. Maybe we finish taking care of our bars and call it a day. I'd like to end this one on a high note, and I feel as if I continue to play, the chances of screwing the day up are going to increase exponentially with time. So maybe it is a good idea to just call it a day here. A bit early, but sometimes you deserve a good rest after such a long day of rally racing. Also, I suppose while I've got you guys here, I realize this episode is out very late. I missed the deadline over the weekend. Had a lot of stuff going on. And really, I was trying to get my new, turned out to be called the Nox event, Project Zomboid project out. And it did so much better than I expected. So thank you all so very much for watching, liking, and leaving comments on that video. I really appreciate it. I really put my heart and soul into that one, and I was scared to death it was going to get like 12 views like the Half-Life VR one did, and all the effort would have gone to waste. So thank you guys so much. I think that's honestly my most successful main video so far. The only other video I have that got over 1,000 views was the short, like 20-second clip of me pumping the fuel oil into the tractor and the cost just coming up as 666 and me hitting the cursing button and it coming up perfectly as Satana. And that one's got, that one's got over 20,000 views now, but sorry, I realize I'm rambling. I'm just excited the video did well, and now the bar is set. I've got to try to come up with more exciting, interesting, and well put together content to continue that series, so. Oh boy, what have I done? I think I've bitten off more than I can chew. Don't worry though, I won't let you guys down. Although it probably, unlike my summer car, is going to be a every 2 weeks sort of a thing instead of an every week sort of a thing, or CMAG will literally die of exhaustion and lack of sleep. But alright, that's it for today. As always, thank you guys so much for spending your time with me, and I hope to see you all in the next video. CMAG out.